Private company feeding us GMO foods, they wanting us trapped. My young boy just came home for a booting, that young nigga tapped. Can't be slipping when I'm puffing on a potent, silent but I stay strapped. Gave her wood, now she talking about family tree, you know it ain't that. Ain't got time for the bad bees, dog, I got money on mine. Watch my chain too long, had me nervous, I put money on your mind. The Cali be potent, that girl is a bogus, I can't risk my seed.
Okay, what's up my fellow airsofters? Welcome back to Airsoft Special Ops. New season, new blessings, new grace, new bare things. I hope you guys are all blessed on your side. I'm blessed. I've been busy, working a lot, and to be honest, just trying to like up my airsoft game, to be honest. So that's why I've been away for a little. I do want to start this video by saying thank you so much to you guys out there that watch and stream and like and share and subscribe, because we've officially did it, and we've hit 100 subscribers, and I give thanks to you guys, cause it's still a new channel, it's still a small channel, and it's nice to know that I have a community behind me, backing me, supporting me, and following what I do, which is why I do these new and fresh videos for you guys. So this one was heavily requested because since I done the video with the G20 pistol, I don't know if you guys remember the G20 pistol on the channel, which was basically a spring powered pistol, because I had a lot of subscribers who were asking, like, say I just want to learn about airsoft, or say I just want to test things, or say I want to go to a CQB site, or even just have something that is cheap that I can shoot at home. That's why I done that G20 video, and to be honest, till this day I still own this G20. And you know what, just so that I can prove it to you guys, give me 2 seconds. Because like I said, the G20 has been good to me. It's been one of my favorite, if not the favorite, lower spec gun for me. It's just beautiful, like it's gold. Just because I know a lot of people, they'll be like, oh, I still got the gun, I kept it for you subscribers, but I want you guys to see, like, I actually kept this. It's now one of my display guns. Look at that. It's cheaply built because of what it's made out of, but I'm telling you, it's just a beautiful pistol, and it's quite realistic for the price I paid for it. Like, it got a dropout mag, quite a heavy mag. I have gone through the walls with the mag, so you can see I've glued it and bits and bobs, because it doesn't have the strongest spring, like you can just see. However, for what it is, it definitely was a good pistol, and to be honest, it's the first spring powered pistol I had on the channel, so I just kind of wanted to keep it for you guys, so you guys could see that, yeah, I listened to what you guys asked for, and if I can give it to you guys, now we're all out. And I have face protection on, guys. Always. These, as much as they're toys, these things can hurt you, so please wear protection. I do actually have goggles on via where I'm shooting it. Plus, I'm shooting at like a, if you want to say, a suppressed cushion target, so that's why I've been able to kind of just aim downstream and fire. I'm not just shooting at a wall where it pings back at me. But yeah, so enough of that. Spring powered pistols. So this one was heavily requested. One of my boys, he's recently come into airsoft, big up man like Con, and he was looking for a gun for his son to use in airsoft, because he likes his son to come and play airsoft. So we had looked through so much things, and we were talking about so much things, and we bought a couple pistols ourselves, but we was like, what about an Uzi or a Mac 10 type thing? And then obviously Con, as he does, he was looking online and came across this bad boy right here. It's called the Airsoft gun M33, which is basically designed to be a Uzi, basically a baby Uzi. Like, if you look at the size of my palm, and I have medium sized hands, it's basically the circumference of my palm, give or take. Do you get what I'm saying? Just so that you guys can see. So yeah, it's made by AirSport. More farther, more accuracy, and to be honest, it's very cheaply built. I will say that, because it is very light. I don't know if you guys can see on that end, like, it is quite like plasticky, very much to this one. plasticky. The only thing I would say is the G20 is a lot heavier. Even without the mag in there, the G20 I would say is slightly heavier. The G20 is like 3 times or 4 times the weight of the M33. However, the G20, the G10 is styled in a pistol format, and this is styled in a submachine gun format. So for those of you who like that cool aesthetic, yeah, go for one of these bad boys. It does also so let's start with what it comes with. We're Russian. Comes with like a genuine stick mag. One thing I did find very interesting and cool about this design was, if you've seen what I've been able to do, is like, let me see if I can get back up for you guys. Okay, so there's a release button. So if you have a look at right here, normally one of the biggest things is with loading your mags is trying to get this little clicky thing right here to be able to pull all the way down and hold itself like that is. If you notice, it's holding itself right at the bottom down here, which gives you the ability to, for example, load your BBs in with ease. If you notice, they're loading. Now I wouldn't advise, because this comes with these BBs, it comes with like a little bag of green BBs. I reckon this is probably some BBs that weigh near enough nothing, 0.13s, 0.10s, 0.07s. I reckon that's what it is. So I wouldn't say follow me like I'm doing right now, because I'm loading them into this black mag, but I'm only doing this for you guys' sake, so you can see how easy it is once that thing is pulled down, how easy it is to load them. Me and Con and his son did test this bad boy with 2.0s, and what we found was 2.0s or 2.5s you gave you a very good shot. And some of you guys might be thinking, what the hell, a spring pistol 2.5s? But like, we done this outdoors and we probably got 50 meters with ease. We were able to hit a post 50 meters away from us that was kind of hung up on a lamppost, which I found very interesting for something that literally cost £5. This gun is literally £5, and some of you guys will probably be like, "Wow, such a cheap pistol and such a cheap submachine gun," and it's cheap like that just because, first and foremost, it's made of full plastic. Like, it literally, if you were to smash this on the side of something quite a few times, there's a good chance you could damage the exterior, like you've seen we've done in trying to remove the casing. Because this one, we actually opened it just to make the spring a bit more stronger, which I'm going to show you the difference in the sound later, because I've got a standard model here but just in a different color. But yeah, what comes in the box, like I said, you get a little baggie full of, like I said, I don't believe, I need to actually weigh them. That's probably what I should do. At some point I'll weigh them, or you can just Google it, like the Airsoft gun M33, and just check what comes in the packaging. I reckon they're no more than maybe 0.10 BBs. I wouldn't advise shooting these, because even me, I found that I got a few damages when I use these BBs. However, when I put my 2.0s or my 2.5s in there, I found that it wasn't it never gave me the same problems. Basically, it shot through perfectly fine. So I would advise better BBs. What comes in the box? So obviously, like I said, you get the BBs. It doesn't come in a box, it comes in this plastic wrapping here, which has this top on it, and like I said, this bag of BBs. So let's put that to one side for a second. So that's that. And like I said, you get a normal size stick mag, which is pretty cool, because when you do press this button right here on the back, what it does is it tightens everything up. So I'm not sure if you heard that sound a few seconds ago when I pressed it. Let me do it quickly again. So I'll just pull the latch back down. If you notice, let me do it one more time. What it does is it relieves that retention and allows that loading procedure to go on fine. Now, it also comes with the gun itself in the box. Pretty cool looking aesthetic gun. I'm telling you, for £5 you can't go wrong. I'm telling you, this is probably the most, like, and this is probably going to be a big statement. I know a lot of you airsofters, so I'll be reviewing a lot more spring guns over the next month or two, but price wise, this is the best gun I found. It doesn't shoot automatic, I will say that, even though it has that lovely aesthetic. It doesn't shoot automatic, but it's expected. It's literally a drawback pistol similar to the G20. If you don't pull this back, if you notice, it won't shoot. You have to genuinely pop it each time just to get that shot. and this pistol is this submachine gun, should I say, is very much the same. You get a booklet in there which tells you about the safety, and basically just how to load your mag, what everything is, rare, the long and short of it. It also talks about having a tool to remove your nozzle, but for some reason they never sent us this tool, which me and Con found a bit annoying, because like I said, we had to open this submachine gun to basically make the spring a bit more powerful, because it is like straight out the box. I would advise nobody, don't open it. You have more stress than use, and for £5 it doesn't get better than this. I am telling you, I've reviewed quite a few of these spring pistols. This is probably the best one. It's for £5 and it definitely is the best one for £5, should I say. Everything, the ones that I would say are better than this, the M33, is they cost somewhere close to 20 quid, and I'll give you an example just so you can understand the difference what I'm saying about price effectivity in this case. Like the G22 or the G20, I believe they call it, this costed me £24.99, yeah, just to get that more realistic feel and a metal mag. Do you know what I'm trying to say, type thing? And a lot of the things aren't functional, the hammer, whatnot. Watch the review, you'll know all about the G20. With this, it's probably similar, but one thing I did find cool was it has a working mag release similar to the G20, which we removed. Again, I'm going to show you the other one because the other one has it still in there. We had some issues getting it back in when we closed this gun, but that's a story for another day. It has a working safety, which actually does work. So, for example, you can see it's got the little S and it's got the little F. I don't know if you guys can see that S and F. Hopefully you guys can see it, yeah. And it actually does work, I will say that. So when it's on safe, if you notice, I cannot press that trigger, and the moment I put it over to fire, I can move that trigger again. So it's pretty cool. Like I said, it doesn't get better than this for 5 quid. It really does not get better than this for 5 quid. What else can I say about this gun? The top is a cock system, so if you have a look at what I'm having to do, I'm literally pulling this back unit right here backwards, not too far. Once you hear that click noise, you can release. And if you notice, that sounds very loud, and it sounds very loud partly because number one, we don't have the mag release in there, and it's because it's just a nightmare to open. What they do need to do, I would advise, I don't even mind spending a bit more. I would have said this to, what is the name of the company, AirSport, charge me a bit more, charge me £15 for the gun, but include the nozzle remove tool and include a few more functions, because it would have been nice to have maybe a more longer mag. And you're probably like, right, holds quite a few, why do you need more? But for a gun that I have to cock every time, let me have to reload less. Do you kind of get what I'm trying to say? So that was the first thing. However, for £5, like I said, it doesn't get bloody better. Another thing I would say is we recently reviewed 2 other guns. I'm not going to call out the name of or models of those guns, because I feel like that's wrong, because they're not actually proper reviews. They're just guns we bought for ourselves to review. And those guns, one of them cost $14.99 and one of them cost $9.99, and they were spring guns as well. Nothing came close to the pain of the shot of this gun. Like, we shot each other, which we probably shouldn't have done, but just to test, because we never had an FPS tester, so we were just shooting each other, running around the garden, shooting each other, running around the house, shooting each other. And what we found was, and we did this safely, guys, the right eye protection on and stuff like that. So please, always don't shoot these things without, because you might shoot your friend or your brother or whoever in the eye, and that's something you really don't want to do with these guns, because you will really hurt that person. But what I did find was, and everybody did complain about this throughout the whole day, was this gun shoots like 4-5 times more powerful than the other 2 guns. And those guns cost 2 or 3-4 times more than this gun costs. So like I said, for price effectiveness. And if you listen to that spring, obviously this is the one that we've made the one modification to the spring. So we've stretched the spring just slightly to get that more intensity, but it's still straight out the box. Trust me, the thing pings and it hurts. It reminds me of, like, if you want to get into airsoft, I remember thinking this the first time I got shot with this gun was, if you want to get into airsoft and you're trying to work out what the pain threshold is, or how much it's gonna hurt, buy yourself one of these AirSport M33s, because you see, from a medium range, stand about 3 meters away from the person and shoot them maybe in the arm or leg. Make sure you have clothing on, because you may hurt yourself if you don't. But if you can firm the shot off with this from about 2-3 meters away, you're ready for CQB or airsoft. And I say that just because it hurts you enough. Like I said, when I got shot with this, it was like a memory. It hit me like a flashback. Like this is what airsoft feels like when you actually get shot on the field with a normal gun from 30 feet or 50 feet away, kind of thing. So this is, if you want to, I don't know, your kid wants to test how much this hurts. I'm not saying shoot your kid, but I would advise getting one of these to understand how to shoot, how to aim, even the pain threshold, like I said. So there we are. Like I said, I wouldn't advise using these BBs. Obviously they send you cheap BBs. I think I've said this in previous videos. I never use the BBs that companies send me. I just find that they're really rubbish quality, and what you want is good quality running for your gun, because it maintains your gun for longer, as well as you just get a better overall shot and experience of your gun, basically. So just like any other gun, your mag just slides in just like so, and then it locks in. You have to make sure that the gun isn't on safety. You have to turn it on fire, and then you pull this back like I said before, and then you're loaded, ready to go. And I'm just gonna fire one at my safety pillow, just to show you guys the motion, because it doesn't have blowback, but just so you guys can hear and kind of just experience what a shot feels like. And that is really powerful, and that was one of the more weaker bullets. Is really powerful. I wish you guys could see, because I can see as it's making an impact, there's kind of like there's a dent being made compared to how the G, don't get me wrong, like the G20, let me actually give this a test quickly and I'll see how I feel about it. I feel like the G20 is powerful, especially since we opened it and done a few edits to the G20, but I just feel like the G20 isn't as powerful as the M33. Yeah, do you see what I'm saying? I wouldn't say it is. Like, don't get me wrong, the G20 is powerful. I feel like it would be, again, a good gun to come in if you want to start learning about pistols, or learning how airsoft works and getting comfortable with the movements and stuff like that. But like I said, the M33, for the price and what you get, oh my gosh, the spring is a nightmare in a good way. Yeah, you can just hear it. And obviously, like I said, this is the modified one. But if I even take you over to the side, so let me just pause this one for a second and show you. So they also do another model that is in silver. You know me, I like cool guns, I like cool aesthetics. So I thought, if I'm gonna buy the standard one, I might as well have a special looking one. And it has that nice feel where it's this shiny silver. It's exactly the same thing, plasticky. However, it's a good gun. Let me flip that on safe. So that's how I stand.
Where the ego tripping, think different.